Boys, time to do these pull-ups, man. You know how it is, man. Look, bench didn't go the best, but we're gonna make up for it here. With some solid ass pull-ups, man. Man, I was down there at the bench one, and there's this fella doing his like CrossFit workout, just him by himself, and he had the daughter with him, you know, might have been niece, whatever, and he really made me think, man, what kind of legacy we leaving behind for our descendants, you know. That's something I haven't been able to get out of my head lately. When you get old and grey, and someone else is wiping your ass, you know, someone else is, you know, taking care of you. Do you want them to be doing that after you've spent a lifetime bloody providing for them? Or do you want to be, you know, that fucking burden on everybody? You know what I mean? They didn't do shit his whole life. It still requires ass wiping. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, boys? Because it's going to happen, you know? You're going to get old and grey. Someone's going to need to wipe your ass, man. So, are you setting things up now to make life as beautiful as possible for the people that are going to wipe your ass? Or are you you're making life miserable for them? Because everything you do will have an impact, whether you want it to or not. Do you want that impact to be beautiful? Or do you want it to be a burden? Do you want to leave a whole big fucking mess for all your descendants to have to clean up? And that gets to our other point about making art. Man, I'm sick of these people telling me I can't draw, I can't sing, I can't do videos. Yeah, you can. Alright? We live in a beautiful, beautiful position in history where all of the skills and the tools to create art aren't behind the paywall when they used to be, you know what I mean? Like back in the day, only like rich folks' sons could get trained how to be a good artist, you know? Nowadays, all that shit is available for free on YouTube. You've got literally no excuse. You want to learn how to make music, it's all right there. You buy a second-hand $200 laptop, make some goddamn music. You want to make YouTube videos or whatever? Go do that, man. You ain't got no excuse at all. Yeah, don't you come at me and tell me I don't have the money, I don't have the time. But you got 20 minutes to fucking draw something. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me at all, man. I'll fucking slap you. Don't come at me with these excuses, man. You have an obligation to your descendants to leave some tools behind. Because that's what your ancestors did for you. You ungrateful fuck. You know. And yeah, man. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're making gym vlogs. I don't care if you're drawing like fucking fairy art. You make that fairy art beautiful and you make it meaningful. And read, man. I'm telling you now, you need to be reading. You fucking lazy fuck. I know it's hard, man. I got ADHD, man. I know it's hard. You know, I got family with dyslexia, and I know it's hard. That doesn't mean it's impossible. And I don't mean audiobooks. I love audiobooks. That's not what I'm talking about. You got to read. You got to read, have a notebook with you, and write down the ideas that come from it. And people ask me why I got to read, man. Because there's no other medium that can give you lifetimes of experience in 2 hours. You know what I mean? Read the goddamn books. All right, man? Read fantasy. Read history. Read detective stories. I don't care what your genre is. You need to read, man. All right, man? I'll settle for comic books for a start, but that's only a start. You've got to start reading real books, man. You have no excuse. And it's disrespectful to the people who wrote those books for you not to read them because, like I said, they've distilled lifetimes worth of experience into 300 pages, you know? And you're like, nah, I don't need that. Nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Yeah, man, that's nice. But That doesn't mean you don't fucking use the tools that they've given you. In the same way, that doesn't mean you don't leave the tools behind for the people that come after you. Never forget, you have just as many descendants as you have ancestors. You ready for this shit? Yeah, man. It was a good set, man. I'm proud of that one. I hope my descendants will be too. Shit, man. Hope this ain't a shitty angle, but we're gonna try. So, you hit these rows, man. Wow. Bro, you're right in my way. This mic. I might have to move this mic. Man. But yeah, what I've been yapping about, create. I don't care what you think is your priorities right now. Your priorities are to leave tools behind for your descendants. Alright? For your kids, nieces, nephews, all that. So, you aren't creating right now. You need to be creating right now. I don't care what it is. Alright, man? I don't care what you make. As long as you're putting your heart into it and you're giving meaning to your work. Get nice and warmed up for these rows. You know, whatever your thing is, man. And a lot of people try to tell me that I don't have a thing. Like, I don't have hobbies. I don't have things that I enjoy. Like, that's not true. You've just been lazy, man. You haven't put the work in to discover things that you find meaningful, beautiful, important. And come at me with them excuses, man. Yeah, man. And who are you doing all these sets for, man? Because if you're only doing it for yourself, like, that's nice. But it'll only get you so far. You know what I mean? You gotta think about that. What am I really doing this for? You know what I mean? You might be doing it for people that ain't even been born yet. Alright, boys, gym session done. Had some little closing thoughts. I was just thinking then that how you treat people that are powerless to stop you says more about you than anything else, man. So, like, for you white boys, that might be your mum. Also, for some other people, that might be like waiters at restaurants. When you're powerful, when you're in that power position, how you act is the real you. So who are you? How do you act? Because we've all been guilty of being in that position and then being an asshole, man. And how you act when you have no accountability is the real you. You know what I mean? So yeah, just keep that in mind, you know.
Because like we were saying earlier in the session, when you're long gone, all you'll have left is your reputation. Long after you die, and what do you want your reputation to be? Because that'll be outside of your hands. That'll be decided by the people that are left behind. And how do you want them to think of you? But yeah, that's it. Gym session done. Go home, have a shower, and then work starts. And I'm not talking about my job. Nah, that was cringe. But you know what I'm saying. Man, I also felt like you gotta be afraid to be cringe. You know what I mean? I saw this great meme that was like, you found it cringe and you didn't do it. Maybe you should have done it. Maybe you should have done it. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit, you know? Because that's one thing I don't want to be remembered as is a coward. Someone too scared to do something because it's cringe. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just have to think about that one. Just heading home from gym now. Man, I'm cooked. It's big session. 3 failed attempts to hit that bench press PR. I don't know why I went for that third one, man. It's because I've got it on the third attempt before. You know what I mean? I've locked the fuck in, hit that third attempt, and then got it. But come on, I saw her in that second attempt, but I wasn't even close. So I don't know why I went for that third one. But anyway, it is what it is, man. We live and we learn. We learn and we live. So don't forget to learn something today. You know what I mean? And yeah, don't forget to live a little too. You know, because everyone dies, but not everyone lives. That was a cringe little like Sigma ass quote I saw one time that kind of actually stuck. I was like, oh damn, that actually kind of hit, you know. Like, don't fall for that trap that like, oh, this is just the truth. But shut the fuck. Who cares? Like, you're missing the point. It's not about whether things are true or not. It's about whether they're real. Anyway, I'll leave this to it. Stay black.